And for snacks, for dinner, I am doing this year oven-fried asparagus with Caesar dip. Yum. So, first thing about asparagus, when you bring it home from the store, you should treat it much like flowers or basil. Cut the bottom, put it in fresh water, change the water every few days. This will continue to grow. It won't get shriveled up and kind of nasty looking before you're able to use all of it. So buy extra, just keep it cut and in this. So same thing with basil. When you bring it home from the store, cut it just like flowers, change the water every few days. And if you put a big plastic food storage bag over the top, it'll make a little greenhouse and it'll continue to grow. Now, for the setup for our asparagus, and when you're trimming asparagus, here's how you know where to cut it. You hold it at both ends. Wherever it breaks naturally, this is the part you trim. You use that, line up the rest of the bunch, hack it off. Save this if you like cream of asparagus soup. You could take the ends of the asparagus, put it with a little bit of chicken stock in a pot, cook the asparagus till tender, puree it, add a touch of Greek yogurt or cream, and you have a cup or a lot of cream of asparagus soup. So, moving along, we're going to bread our asparagus. Standard breading procedure: flour, egg, and breadcrumb that I've added lemon zest, lots of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, and a little chopped parsley too. My mom's nickname, my husband gave her, 13 or 14 years ago. My mom loves limoncello. So when she has a few too many, her little cheeks turn red and she gets very happy. So my husband nicknamed her Mamacello. So everything we make on Mother's Day has lemon in it or around it except the deviled eggs. So our cocktail has limoncello in it. Later, my friend Grant created a limoncello creme brulee for our dessert for Mother's Day. And that's why I put so much lemon zest into our delicious crispy asparagus. So I've got this on my crisper tray. This is something I invented for crispy bacon. You can also take a rack that you would cool cakes or cookies on and put that inside a baking sheet. The reason I do this is so that the heat can circulate all the way around and your asparagus will get crispy all over. Spray it down with a little olive oil, throw it into a screaming hot oven at 425 until they're super crispy. You could even go up to 450 on that, because what you want to do is quickly toast the breadcrumb, but you don't want to steam the asparagus. You want the asparagus to still have a nice crunch and bite to it. Now we're going to move on to the salad dressing. We're going to do a Caesar dip. For you guys, I'm leaving out what I always put in, an egg yolk. That's up to you at home. You're not really cooking the egg yolk fully, but you are putting it with a lot of lemon juice, and that much acidity kind of cooks the egg. But if you're not comfortable eating egg yolk, my Dijon dressing is delicious with or without it. This is what's going into our big, beautiful Vitamix here. Hello, Vitamix. I need to name you because you're so cute. We are putting in, let me just pop the lid off here. We are putting in the juice of 2 lemons. You know, Caesar dressing was not created in Italy at all. It was created in an Italian restaurant in Mexico. No joke, seriously. Juice of 2 lemons, lots of citrus action. If the lemon isn't giving you much juice, try putting the citrus, whole citrus, for about 15 seconds on high in the microwave. It gets all the juices really flowing nicely. 1 fat clove of garlic. A couple of anchovies. If you think you don't like anchovies, you're wrong. But if you love Caesar dressing, believe me, you like anchovies, because that's the primary ingredient in Caesar dressing. So we're going to put a couple of fish in there. A fat splash of Worcestershire. A fat squirt of Dijon mustard. A lot of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. And a lot of coarse black pepper. Actually, that was Romano cheese. We prefer Romano in my family.